everybody on this given day, 2021, February 20th. Happy birthday to a lot of people. All right, and then also, of course, my first musical interest was Kurt Cobain. And may your family's legacy continue. So then, I encourage you to listen. And I know I ramble. I know that most of the things that I say aren't necessarily for your time. Even mine in this time that I'm speaking through and of. Given there are times that are exponentially post in the form, I'd say most post, hence future tense. For the things I hadn't mentioned yet. And yet then had known and also get to know. So a computer with so much informational ability that it actually uses all time, infinite bit, full format, absolute, requiring the past's definite information in the space-time quanta ether, true form, every dimensional, infinite, full form, all of eternity. The eternity of eternities, true form, all the eternities, timelines, all of these. We say dimensional, which is silly. Of course it's dimensional, for it's a line of existence that we travel through. I'm hoping that I actually do, in fact, carry on. I make this video from a time when I really don't even have any scientific understanding of quantum computers, other than to say that we can record ourselves in the absolute fashion, fully through the nth, aka 0p, but we might call it something else in another time or place. And it looked like a beautiful fractal pattern of disks with a certain amount that up and the one spins this way, the other one spin that way, which causes the other ones to spin that way at onto an infinitum. And the great thing is, that is your quantum signature. The very thing that keeps you here, your print, like a fingerprint. What's really cool is a future me that does actually get to come back after, perhaps I didn't have to have a pause. Maybe it's without pause, because that's what I've been literally saying. Full form, live on ad infinitum, ad fun, without pause. AD, not ODD, but then again, I am an odd one, aren't I? Ad astra, ad astrum. Good times ahead. There are fun things that I know about taking a human quantum signature and placing it into other life forms. I am a tree, and I am also an eight-legged bestie. Please allow that to sink in and understand that I understand fully what wavelength of light that this animal small can indeed see, and most vociferously clearly. The infrared, which I had thought was X-ray, would appear as a wintergreen daylight through the forest with little glitter dots of the same color, well, a lighter shade of this blue. So please understand, here are some scientific fun things I can tell you about. You don't have to be a transgender to want to be transgender in the future, courtesy of even my words right now. Let me explain. We know statistically that a woman lives longer than a man. Well, it stands to reason that the crystallization, that the quantum signature of that vibration will carry me further, given along the lines of all the dumb thing and farther, for all the dumb things I had done in my past and witnessed shrink down smallness. I do tend to exaggerate. But when I say without pause, I want that to be absolutely certain it is. Number 2, we already do live infinitely. Well, eternally. I'll go there. And then possibly infinitely. It just, there's a moment that sucks. For the things I also hadn't mentioned yet. Okay, please forgive my So the future trying to Hey, list this shit. Alright, so, cis, trans, cis, CTC. I emphasize learning sign language. I emphasize at least learning the alphabet and teaching that little bug to be real clear on what it's doing, because I'm in the arachnoid and the insect. Did I really want to be the cycle of life? Really? No, but in order to take death from this world, I gotta literally be the one that's literally dying at the moment of death. So, it is not for nothing. I'm scared of death. I was scared, and I don't want an old lady to be scared. I don't even want me as an old lady to be scared. I wasn't scared then, okay? And I like to think that I took all the pain in the past. That's a big hint, guys. Send that shit back. And as for this, can I witness that or should I shush? This is a public video, so, okay. There are some things I'm screaming from my soul that I want to say, and I don't want it to happen. But, you know, my kids to come, and that for the sake of dissent is true. They're like, no, dude, don't fuck that up, because life is real, and love is real, and we all carry on. And she's fine, and everything's good. It just sucks. But then again, I get that there's some things I just don't witness, because I can't get myself in trouble just because I happen to know something very, very likely is possible in the future. And when I went to write it in my book as a freaking as a storyline, because it sounded like a cool storyline, they were like, erase that shit. So I did. I didn't actually get to write the whole thing. I just started to, and it was like, ixnay. So CTC, cis, trans, cis. You don't have to be transgender to want to do this. I want to carry a baby in my body. I want to be able to say, I gave birth to. I'm a transgender female. In my time, I can just look good. Come on, man. I look pretty good considering I took 39 years to start transitioning. And again, Caitlyn Jenner, you're fucking beautiful too. So telling everybody to suck your dick on the fucking, that was beautiful too. I fucking laughed so hard. That was great. Bravo, true form. So then I got some of these fun cadences, slang colloquialisms that come from a time I was post. This is one of the fun things that you get to do for yourself, and I hadn't known that that's what these things were. I'm sitting here saying truly so, and true form truth, and actual fact, and all this fun shit, because I've been dealing with people that are being sometimes, oh, bless you all, really. She does look a lot like me with that silver hair. By the way, when people ask you in the future how old you are, it's more cool to say you're older than your age. So it's assumed you're a shitload younger. So girls trying to say that they're 21, they're probably saying they're 41. It's stupid shit like that. I mean, look, I got a daughter who looks even cuter than I do. And I mean, I know I'm a narcissist, but she got the silver hair. And I mean, literally, it's a dye. And it's beautiful. It's probably, I don't know what her age is. I ain't going to get myself jammed up because she might be ready to get in trouble. But the best part about it is it's definitely down the road, and I can't cheat my children out of life in the way that I am. Meaning, we all get to live. We all like to love. We all get to love. We all get to laugh. We all get to learn. My infinity might be a little different than your guys'. I kind of have to take a ride back and a ride forward. Because I know that I did. Because I remember June 11th of 2020. And perhaps a few other fun things down the road too. Turning into an arachnid was a really fun experience because I was terrified of these things. So I sincerely do become a fucking spider. And felt like I was perfectly healthy and normal and chilling. And I know this sounds crazy, people. Consider me loony then, you know. Suddenly I'm seeing in infrared. Suddenly I can see it very, very clearly. And yeah, it faded too. By the way, being a good person in the future, the more good that you are, the nicer that you are, the kinder that you are, the more loving that you are, the more beautiful you get to be. So it helps to actually know that Phi, the very beautiful God, divine principle, has been blessed with, hey, we love you too. So love, Phi and Phi. So there might be some fun things down the road I just don't know about. And I spoke about a rainbow gate, and I spoke about things that I don't know about in this time. Oh, what can I say? Oh, the art of fictional prophets. Not false prophets, true prophecy through the fiction. Yes, the story is false, but the sciences are real, or the affectation human, how we carry ourselves. Stop calling them gray aliens. They don't like that. It's not the color of life. What color's my skin, huh? Golden is what they are. I'm not that. I'm kind of a pig color. There's a reason for all that, guys. It's another sanctified animal in another time. Yeah, true form. I'll make sure it's true. The best part about it is even me, because both of us do. And I can't say her name, otherwise I scare her off before I get to meet her. Maybe. Maybe she catches on and says, God dang, you were talking about me. We definitely do. Carry on. So China, you guys are smart to have your first letter be E. Really cool. Their first number, my bad. Yeah, their first number, number 1, is an E in Chinese. And the cool part about that is there are some wonderful transcendental truths. They are the first one in this history this time to get the quantum truth. I might get them mad if I tell the methods of their computers manufacture, but it isn't exactly 100% known by this one, so 100% grilling by the government of the United States isn't going to drag it out of me. I'll tell you what I know. But I don't know shit. So then again, you know, I'm only reaching in the form, perhaps it's this, perhaps it's that. Oh, you guys are sitting on more technology than you can possibly even know. The human experience. Every one of us is compartmentalized as we've been with, shh, don't tell them. Shh, don't tell them. I'm sorry to be a hypocrite right now because I want to witness that beautiful graphene's display of affection for information through the anion drive for the things I just don't know yet. Crystal wafer matrix, etc. for fun things I just don't know about yet. I'm recorded in a computer quantum most dearly. I can tell you, absolutely. They want me to make sure I don't use drugs and don't use certain things. Don't drink too much. Certainly the drinking had to cease. So I have my own words come through. So okay. I had my last hoo-ha last night with 6-pack and call it last hoo-ha, huh? Hey, transcendental truth, let it be so, amen, when it is. Yeah, that might be true, David. Something tells me that love finds the funnest ways to go through, and scary ways. Yet, fun ways, because I took all the shit into me in a time most things you guys can't even know about, because I'm in cahoots, aren't I? Nay, not at all. Oh, unicorns. What's the opposite? What does a horse do? It neighs. Okay, so unicorns. Unicorns say, they yay. Unicorns yay. You got yay or nay. So you got the yay, the unicorn yays, but I guess it would be in that because we had to mock that for the quantum thing. So look, that's literally the future through me. I didn't come up with that. It literally began itself as witnessed by David, true form. Amen. So thank you all in the future. That's what I have to do to get this technology through as witnessed by me. The cicada is what I called it for the 17 years that you actually worked on all that stuff. Thank you guys. So say, true form, all form, Nehemiah, all both. Okay, so that was of China. They say, how in the hell did you put that out there and nobody catch it as real? Because it might not be. Okay, I don't know. I just like to pretend and think that I do. I ask you to consider taking words apart and seeing what they mean. Pre, meaning of before. Tend, meaning that of to have. It tends to be, in the Latin is tenemos, I don't remember it. But in the form of Latin, Spanish will even show you. Yo tengo, tú tienes, oh shit, 10. All right, hold on. That's because I'm thinking of the number 10 too, because that might have something fun in English. There are transcendental truths. I ask you guys to consider a possibility that there is a reason for that word pre and ten to actually have fun. But I really like that I never thought of that number one before. So look at it. Okay. I want you to watch TV and take a look at the science fiction. I want Alita Battle Angel to be a demonstration, meaning those things that we know of possibly coming, we didn't have to do it that way, that we found another way, that we get to keep ourselves living in a whole other way. Full form resubstantiation before losing any substance. Formed not just transcendental truth pulling from the past, which is also good too, but pulling from the agar substrate to the agar. Well, for now, the protein, amino acid bath, whatever that, the protein shake for the human, regenerate. Yeah, literally like some form of teleportation, true. And somehow regenerate full form, absolutely. Telomeres to the mile, 1 year old. As if you're a baby. Wow, beautiful baby girl, beautiful baby boy, whichever side of the rainbow you came through. All right, guys. I just wanted to express that I love all of you, and that all of you in the future can very, 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 very much count on me to say, as witnessed by me. If you'd wanted to be there earlier. We all want to live forever. I didn't think that I'd be involved in that at all. I thought I fell in love with an angel, a superstar, and all that great stuff. Living. But I also make sure that to understand that through that, science has witnessed itself. People say you can't call yourself on YouTube science. I understand that. Hold on. Yeah, you can. I ask you to have an open heart as well as an open mind. Because we're beaming through this weirdo. Everything. Thank you. Back. All right, cheers.